executive orders on oil and gas reforms.
House constitutes ad hoc committee to ensure Nigerian workers receive a living wage.
Edo State House of Assembly serves notice of impeachment of Deputy Governor.
And on Good Morning Nigeria today, we shall review President Tinubu's state visit to Qatar.
Nigeria is ready for serious business. Words of assurance from President Tinubu to the Qatari government during his two-day visit to that country. Several multilateral agreements were signed in various sectors.
Indeed, Demola, yes, the sectors include education, enterprise development, and regulation of employment of workers with the government of Qatar. A joint business council was also established between the Qatar Chamber of Commerce and Industry and the Nigerian Association of Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture.
Also, agreements were also signed in the areas of investment, promotion, youth empowerment, mining, tourism, business events and sports. The two countries also agreed to combat illicit trade in narcotic drugs and psychotropic substances.
Nigeria's coordinating Minister of the Economy and Minister of Finance, Wale Edun, was appointed team leader of the government team that will interface with Qatari authorities in the entire investment process.
The Qatari business community was also assured that the ongoing reforms favor innovation, multiculturalism, and high returns on investment, one of the highest in the world.
Indeed, an attention was drawn to Nigeria's strength, which is in the capacity of her youths, their energy, talent, and self-belief, which all add up to make them quality partners for Qatari industry.
At separate meetings, President Tinubu explained that a few persons cannot give a bad name to the many reliable, educated Nigerian youths who are proactively seeking to add value wherever they are.
He also acknowledged the rapid pace and thorough quality of Qatar's development process, which had all led to astounding accomplishment feats that Nigeria intends to take advantage of to aid her development.
This is our focus on Good Morning Nigeria today. Welcome to Good Morning Nigeria. I am Ademola Adeoye.
And I am Jummai Yusuf. Thanks for joining us. We are reaching you live on the network service of the NTA. Chukudi Okolo will join us for our usual newspaper review. But first, let's get the news highlights with Olajide Bello. Good morning, Olajide.
Good morning, Jummai. Good morning, Ademola. Good morning, Nigeria. And welcome to the news. The lawmakers in the Green Chamber have emphasized that laborers are worthy of living wages commensurate with current economic realities. To this effect, the House of Representatives has constituted an ad hoc committee to look into modalities for the payment of living wages to Nigerian workers at rates that match economic realities.
No laborer can live in Nigeria with a wage of less than 100,000 naira. Unless very immediate and pragmatic steps are taken to improve the income of Nigerians, more Nigerians will go down the economic line with the poor population increasing. This, in effect, will lead to desperation.
Meanwhile, the House of Representatives has also urged the President Tinubu and the National Security Advisor to come to the rescue of residents of Katsina State and stem the tide of banditry and kidnappings in the state. Sequel to a motion of urgent public importance by Representative Sadasoli, the House mandated its committees on national security and intelligence, as well as Army, Navy and Police to interface with all relevant security agencies, key players to swing into action and bring perpetrators of the banditry and kidnapping to book. Health authorities in Benue have confirmed an outbreak of Lassa fever in the state. They have also confirmed 13 deaths and 55 cases of the disease. A Tuesday night's attack in communities in parts of Benue State with reported loss of lives and property has attracted the attention of lawmakers in the Senate as they urge authorities to do more in preventing security breaches. The issue came up as a matter of urgent public importance, with the leadership resolving to meet President Tinubu to present legislators' perspective on how to address national security challenges.
Find themselves targeted on daily basis by heavily armed terrorists, and the toll continues to be staggering as they bear the brunt, with reports of marauders butchering several villages, leaving many homes completely burnt down and numerous residents still missing, while the perpetrators, however, remain elusive and have not been apprehended.
If you continue to do the same thing over and over again, and you do not get, you get the same answer, nothing being done.
Senator Odende assured the good people of the areas affected that this matter is now before the floor of the Senate and that we are taking serious actions. We work with the presidency to ensure that normalcy is restored in those areas, and particularly the victims are also catered for.
In keeping with his dedicated efforts to remove obstacles to investments in Nigeria, harness the nation's resources and diversify the economy for benefits of all Nigerians, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has executed policy directives to improve the investment climate and position Nigeria as the preferred investment destination for the oil and gas sector in Africa. Following extensive engagements, analysis and benchmarking with other jurisdictions, the President has initiated the amendment of primary legislation to introduce fiscal incentives for oil and gas projects, reduce contracting costs and timeless, and promote cost efficiency in local content requirements. Recognizing the urgency to accelerate investments, the President has also directed as follows: introduction of fiscal incentives for non-associated gas, midstream and deep water development, streamlining of contracting process to compress the contracting cycle to 6 months, and the application of the local content requirements without hindering investment or the cost competitiveness. The details of these policy directives will be gazetted and communicated by the Federal Ministry of Information and National Orientation. An impeachment notice has been served on the Edo State Deputy Governor Philip Shuaibu Wednesday morning by members of the Edo State House of Assembly. The petition, which contained the notice of impeachment, was allegedly signed by 21 of the 24 lawmakers and the clerk of the House to serve the notice, giving Philip Shuaibu 7 days to respond.
The reasons as contained in the said notice are two. Number one reason is that sometime last year, July last year, he filed on the 26th of July, as a matter of fact, he filed a suit against the 3 organs of government and disclosed, knowing it to be false, informations that are not true, that are baseless, and more importantly, he filed under oath matters.
And that's the news for now. Good Morning Nigeria continues after the break with Ademola and Jumai.